He does have emotions. He's not just a psychopath. Yep, maniacal laughter. Amazing. Roger, Roger. Oh, I've missed these. This is so much fun. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ben, and today I'll be reacting to Rebels Season 3, Episode 5 and 6. I'm very excited to get into these now, because we're back into the whole character-focused cycle. Last episode we got Sabine. Before that, I feel like we got a lot of on Kanan, just in general, with his sort of events in the story. So I'm waiting to see what everyone else is going to get, because I think the one that's sticking out to me most is Zeb, considering I'm not sure what he has left to do. He's found his people. He's even healed his relationship, I guess, a little bit with Callus, or it's now better. Not, I guess, perfect, but better. So I am very curious to see what could happen with him now, since that was all done in Season 2. I think I'm just very excited to see whatever character gets their focused moment now, because since Season 2, the character-focused stories have been really good, so I can't wait to see what they end up doing for Season 3. But you do also have the growing story going on in the background, which is very kind of scary to me. THRAWN showed up in the opening of this season, and I gotta say he didn't do a lot, and that's quite menacing to me. Vader, we got to see him mastermind the situation, and he acted on it. THRAWN didn't, and that's like he's playing a bigger game than Vader did. Like, this guy actually wants the rebellion to unite so that he can take it down. That isn't quite out there and impressive if he can try and figure that out. Because we've already seen Price in Sabine's episode, so she's working and close with THRAWN. So I'm kind of expecting her to show up again just to keep building this story and keep it going, because I can't wait to see what THRAWN gets up to. I've been told loads of great things about him. I actually want to see one of the moments that have made him so formidable. Yeah, as always, if you do enjoy this video, please remember to like and subscribe, as it really does help the channel to grow. And if you do enjoy my content and you want to help support the channel, I do have a Patreon, the link will be in the description. Over there I'm uploading these videos and the full reaction a week in advance. If that's something you're interested in, feel free to check it out. But with that said, let's just dive on in. Okay, cool start. Yeah, okay, it's Syndulla. Awesome. And is that, I've forgotten her name again, Mina? This is the same one with Waxer and Boyle. That's Twi'lek.
Slow them down. Yeah.
So that we're getting to see your stuff. Nice shot. What's happening with you? What kind of mission are you on then that's gotten this kind of attention? Good mind. Pass. Oh! Captured? Are you going to get captured? Your horse, whatever thing, is injured. I'm also seeing the Stormtrooper with their weird armor. I'm not sure which one that was. I remember seeing, was that one in Return of the Jedi on the Ewok planet moon thing?
Father, don't worry, we're closing in on your position.
Hera, is that you?
There's gonna be a Hera episode.
We're not landing. Head south.
Hera, there is no time.
Just turn around.
Just do it! Maybe this is about more trust between these two?
Daughter is always serious.
Runs in the family.
Okay, and, okay, trusting her. Good, good, good. I want to see what their relationship, I want more on their relationship. I want to see it build and just flourish again. Because we got it fixed in the last time that they got focused, and now just let it be good and better for the whole thing. Excellent. So you won? Great. Oh, really? One left? You gotta give it to them. They are persistent. The whole thing's down. One guy still goes.
Lowering the front ramp. Just jump on.
With the blurgs?
Yep, blurgs are welcome too.
Okay, fun. Come on, you still got one following you. Just get. Okay. Oh, yep. Got scooped up. Oh no, this guy. Is he gonna reverse on? No way. You stupid?
Through, did you?
No, he did not.
The kid wants your helmet. Sorry.
Excellent. Don't break it though. Oh, that was so stupid. So what are they gonna do with the prisoner? They just keeping him? Dumping him? What are they doing?
The Imperials now occupy the entire Tan province.
Tan province. What does that mean?
It's where Hera grew up.
Ah.
I underestimated the commander, Captain Slavin. His previous attacks were clumsy.
We haven't met that guy, have we? Slavin.
He's made our home his headquarters.
Oh. So he completely kicked you out of the city. Or is it the city? I'm assuming it's the city that we've seen in Bad Batch, and Clone Wars was a different city, wasn't it?
Each parent adds to the artwork to include themselves in the legacy.
Oh.
That heirloom was important to my mother, and I'm not ready to give it up yet.
Ooh, okay, it's about the mum. It's about the mum. It's about doing the whole family dynamic amazing.
This wasn't meant to be a personal mission. I can't let you take this risk with me.
They're going.
We owe you.
Even Chopper, yeah.
I'll brief you on Captain Slavin's defenses.
Yeah, like we're seeing this, like a cultural aspect to the Twi'leks. That we're seeing this really significant thing that they pass down from parent to child then.
They might notice her, but they won't recognize me.
Already stole the armor. Was the guy taller than Ezra? How he's fit in it? I mean, I kind of love that they're doing all this for a sentimental object. I mean, it was more difficult to get Hera on board to save Kanan in season 1 final, but this, they're going all out with, and I kind of just love it that they are doing this. And I guess it's not just a sentimental object, it's important to a mum. Excellent. Now you slipping in the chaos. Are you going? What's the plan here? If you're just attacking, is Ezra going to try and take Hera prisoner? Okay, run away. Okay, no, getting past them. Okay. Can you just wait for them to move past then?
That's your home? It's beautiful.
Whoa.
Even more so before the Empire showed up.
Yeah. What? They took something off her head. What, did she have goggles on her head? It looks different now. What's happened to her head?
I caught this rebel on patrol.
Let me go, you blur dropping.
Yeah, go back to the accent. Come on, sell it.
There's Chopper.
Wait. Oh dear, Chopper's dressed up. Oh, is that the Y-Wing? I was told it crashed near the house and it was seen in Bad Batch.
That Y-Wing crashed here back in the Clone War.
Yeah.
It also happens to be the ship I pulled Chopper out of.
Yeah.
So he still has issues with it.
Oh. So wait, who was like Chopper's pilot? Did Chopper have an attachment to the pilot in that? That's so sweet that Chopper has like proper issues with it. He does have emotions. He's not just a psychopath. This place looks so beautiful. Like all the markings on the walls as well. Ooh, is that a family portrait?
Here it is.
Okay, you got it. Oh, that's quite cool. You can see how it would be added to, because you just add like different, I guess, attachment things to the ends of it. Now you gotta get out. What's your escape plan? Oh no!
Going in or out.
Great. Okay. What?
Increased security per your orders, Grand Admiral, but I don't understand why. The rebel activity is far from here.
Oh, no, what does he think? What does he know? You heard?
Closer than you think, Captain.
Okay, he planned this.
There's a secret exit on the lower level.
Do you think they know about it?
I doubt it. There was
The fact that you said it means he does. He knows about it. Great. He's gonna capture you. Yep, great. Back out. I feel like, are they losing? Oh, he's back. What are you doing?
Am I glad to see you? We could use some help getting out of here.
I'm trying to think, what could Thrawn know? I know he's a mastermind. What could he know? He probably knows about the secret plan. He knows that you lot are here. Does he want you here? What is he trying to do?
But he knows this land as well as we do.
I don't like them saying this. They're saying that they know everything better than what Thrawn is meant to be, which scares me. I feel like they're underestimating him. Or that he's gonna prove them wrong in some way. Oh, is the thing dead?
Bobby, rocket launcher!
Okay, nice. Can you deal with this thing now? Can you just take it out? Because you've just been letting this thing chase you to distract it so Hera can do her stuff, but now it's taking longer. Just take it out. Come on, please, let this thing work. Up, block 4, maybe? Yes! Ah, dead. Lovely.
Any word from Hera? No, something must have gone wrong.
Yeah, blue guy. You should have shot the thing with the rocket launcher.
Got to help her.
We will. Come on.
Is that what Thrawn wants you to do? Does he want you to go to him? I can't, like, my head's spinning. What does he want?
Chop was right. There are less guards here.
Well, I guess they're not expecting prisoners to just walk out the front door.
No, stop talking like this. It's exactly what he expects. I'm trying to think, how can you beat him? Does he not think Chopper? Does he know about Chopper? It's way too obvious. He knows about Chopper.
You go first. I'll keep you covered.
I don't like this. I don't like this at all. You're going into a trap. I'm trying to think, how can you beat the trap?
Out of the way,
done.
servant.
Uh-oh, yeah, run.
I have told you people, restrict your movements to the kitchen.
Oh, I hate you.
Just a moment.
Wait, does he not...
Guards, bring her here.
I'm trying to think what's going on in his head. What is he anticipating? What is he thinking? Is this like part of a master plan, or is he just here and then is he realizing what they're doing now? Did he not plan for them to be here?
It occurs to me it might be beneficial to hear what you have to say about our imperial occupation.
Oh no, I've been told that he's a fan, he like researches culture and stuff.
Bring her to your office for questioning.
What does he know? What does he know? I love how he speaks. It's so calm. It forces you to listen so intently because of how quiet it is.
It was here, in my office.
I thought I could sell it for food. My family is starving.
If he's smart, he knows that's a lie.
A valuable example to others of your kind who think to steal from the Empire.
Oh, I hate you.
She's far more valuable than you realize.
Has he already figured out who she is?
Beat an enemy, you must know them. Not simply their battle tactics.
Her picture's in the background.
Philosophy. Art.
Great. Yeah, he knows. He knows it all. Does he know about Ezra?
Some primitive native trinket.
Idiot.
It's a Calicori.
He knows even the name. Great.
Passed from parent to child through generation. Worthless to outsiders. Priceless to family.
And it was in this office that was Champs and Dealers. He knows exactly who Hera is.
War. It's all you ever known, isn't it?
And just getting in her head. Wow.
You were so young when you survived the Clone War. No wonder you're as equipped in spirit to fight as well as you do.
He's incredible. He's not like he's actually. Is he complimenting her? He's almost admiring her, saying how she's become like this.
Doesn't matter where we come from, Admiral. Our will to be free is what's going to beat you.
Okay, drop the act.
You dare!
Slavin,
Punch him.
please. You embarrass me in front of our host.
Host.
May I introduce Hera Syndulla, rebel fighter, freedom fighter, and military leader.
I'm listing everything.
Daughter of your nemesis, Cham Syndulla.
Yeah. And he figured that out too. Seriously?
How did you know?
Because rebels have friends always rushing to the rescue.
Chopper. Does he know about Chopper? That could be the only thing they have left.
An unexpected pleasure to meet you, Captain Hera.
Unexpected. You did not expect this.
I will keep your Calicori in a place of honor.
Honor.
I would have smashed it when I had the chance.
Is your history worth so little to you?
My family legacy belongs to us alone.
I love these lines. It's so interesting.
What did you say?
Would you shut him up?
I thank you for your hospitality.
He's incredibly polite. I'm not sure what to think of him.
We should just destroy that piece of Twi'lek trash.
Oh, what? Losing your temper with him?
I forgot not everyone is able to appreciate art as I do.
Okay, I don't know what to think of him. My head's spinning. Did he actually, is he trying to protect the artwork because it's art and its sentimental value? Does he understand that? Because he even said he disagreed with her about destroying it. He cares about the sentimental value and doesn't want it destroyed. And then when that guy said he did, he got very angry at him. Or does he just want to use it as like a bargaining chip? I don't know. This guy is terrifying.
They've stopped firing.
Are these guys controlled by Thrawn?
I would have a word with you. It concerns your daughter.
Yes, they are. That's right. Okay.
I have your precious Hera.
Chopper is free.
They'll face my blaster squad unless you surrender to me.
Great, no choice. Chopper is the only one free. Chopper can save the day.
My daughter is not important. I will trade
Yeah.
my life for hers. She will lead in my place.
He's amazing.
Do not arrive for the exchange by sundown. They will both be terminated.
Can this guy, can he die? Maybe, please? He's awful.
I'm counting on all of you to use my sacrifice to save Hera and Ezra.
He's fully accepted that he's gonna die. Wow. Sacrifice. Or is that just sacrificing his freedom? Does he think he's gonna die? But it's just very impressive that he's already accepted that he's out of the fight now.
You and everyone else in danger for a personal mission.
We wanted to help because it was important to you.
Yes, don't blame yourself.
Admiral,
You
I
didn't.
should have known better.
No, I don't think anyone can be ready for Thrawn. Chopper? Okay, is in?
They can't make a prisoner exchange without prisoners.
Not yet.
True.
You won't make it out. There are too many guards.
Chopper's your wild card.
Chopper, I want you to raid the Imperial Armory and get as many explosives as you can.
Oh, he's gonna love that. Okay, but good. Chopper he's the unknown. Thrawn doesn't know about him. Amazing.
Crew and family.
Right, did you know your home is your crew and family and you're getting explosives? Are you gonna blow up your home?
I want heavy cannons positioned here and here.
I feel like Thrawn's gonna pop out of nowhere and just stop Chopper. I feel like that's what kind of threat he poses. Yep, maniacal laughter. Amazing.
All right, Captain Syndulla. Let's see how you respond.
What's he doing? I'm trying to figure out how he can win this without, I guess, looking weaker. But that line kind of scares me. Is this just a test to see the resolve of the rebels? What would they do here? Is he testing them to see their intelligence? Does he actually have any stakes in this? Does he want to win here?
We'll make a simultaneous exchange. Start walking.
I want him to die. I hate him so much. How can you win? I feel like you can only win if Thrawn lets you win, and I feel like he isn't trying to win at the minute. Chopper, still the wild card, unless... Has Thrawn figured out Chopper's part yet?
Sorry, what are you doing?
Okay, they still haven't figured it out.
Even I have been captured before.
No, I'm sorry about the house.
Yeah, it's going... Okay, phew, it did work. Of course Chopper was the one to do it. Yep, destroyed. What are your thoughts on that? What are your thoughts? Okay, but Thrawn still has the thingy.
Stop him!
You lived, really? Please tell me, like, you said he had slaves, right? Or servants. Did they get out? Ooh. Okay, great, amazing. Excellent use of the Force. He's getting amazing with just being able to see without seeing. Is Thrawn gonna try and stop you? Because he is in a ship. Here we go.
Hold your fire. They've earned their victory today.
What? He's throwing me off. What is this? What?
I've found this whole experience to be very enlightening.
He's learning from this. He's learning. That's... Okay, how he's got a mortar. He's let them do all of this to learn from them. He still has the thingy as well.
I'm sorry about the Kalikori, Hera.
That.
I have you. I have my father. And I'm surrounded by my family every day.
Okay, she looks right now with the goggles back.
She'll live on.
Okay, this episode's really sweet for Hera, but also terrifying for the whole Thrawn aspect of everything. Okay, I really enjoyed this episode for what it does for Hera and just getting her to... It's another aspect of her family. Because I guess this, we can assume from this, she never really got over the death of her mother, completely understandable. And this basically helped move forward. She has now got a better relationship with her father, and this sort of finished off the whole family stuff that she had going. She made this whole mission to try and keep her mother alive by getting the Kalikori back. And obviously that failed, and through it she realised that her mother's memory lives on through the fight that she does with her family that she has now. It's so sweet that she would go and do this mission because of how important that piece of history is for her, but it's also nice that she's able to, I guess, step away from it. Like, she's actually not going after it now. It wasn't like the be and end all to get it back. Thrawn still has it. They technically lost because he has it. But she's still okay with, I guess, not having it. And then you have Thrawn. I'm assuming this is probably only the start of his... Yeah, this is only the start of his journey, and he's already proving to be incredibly, insanely competent. Like, I was told that he was like a master strategist, and he's just very good at what he does, and he just thinks through his opponents, he appreciates art and culture and all of this stuff, but it hits differently when you see it. Like, the way he's able to completely understand who Hera is by such small actions. And I like that it was unexpected. So he's not like this he's not like a god-level predictor. He can't predict when someone's going to show up and just completely do it. He has them in the situation and he builds the situation around him. Because he didn't realise that Hera and Ezra were here. That was unexpected for him. He didn't expect them to show up. But I feel like it's not that big of a conclusion to jump to, considering he knows the value of the I've already forgotten the name. Kalikori? The thingy. He realised the significance of that thing, and from that you could assume that they're going to want to come and get it back. So maybe he underestimated its value to them, and then only through seeing Hera's axe did he see what value it kind of holds. But while also building Thrawn in this incredible way, it also displays a lot of just other qualities about him. The way he responded to the other commander when he said to destroy the thingy, and also the way he showed disrespect to Hera. He called her his host while also being his prisoner. He's polite to her. He's not reveling in the victory. He's calculated and cold and emotionless. He's not being joyful, because again, when villains get joyful or whatever, they can get caught up in that. They celebrate before they actually win. Thrawn is proving that he's not going to do that. And then, especially with this commander, he grabbed him by the collar and showed just a lot of anger towards him when he wanted to destroy this cultural artifact. What I want to know is that because he sees the value in it, or he just wanted to use it as bait against Hera? Does he actually respect what that means to others and doesn't want it destroyed? Because I've been told that he isn't like evil. He's just a person who's exceptionally good at what they do, and he just happens to work for the Empire. So if he worked for the Rebellion, he'd be the exact same way. He'd just be very good at it. But since he works for the Empire, he does what they want him to do, and he's just insanely good at it. Yet in him as a character, he wants to keep art and history and culture going, and he likes that, and he is appreciating that. So, like, I can also see another aspect of all this with how the Empire is an entirely human organization, and he's like the only alien. So of course he would see the more cultural weights in other cultures, considering the human one probably doesn't have a lot of that going on because it's the Empire and it's all one species. THRAWN, being an alien, probably has his own culture separate to all of them, and he can appreciate it, so he appreciates the cultures of other alien species, which the Empire doesn't. That could be another whole thing going on here. I don't know, this episode is just a lot, and it makes him so terrifying in just how he was able to deal with an unexpected issue. That's one thing. When you have a mastermind who can form a trap around someone and you can have a mastermind that lures someone into a trap that's perfect for them. Already, great mastermind. Then you have a mastermind that can deal with an unexpected situation like this one and just learn from it. And he didn't even win. He said they earned their victory. Insane in that just itself. He actually let them go because they earned it. Does that mean they technically bested him? Or no, they bested the commander. They didn't best him. He wasn't trying. He saw they bested the commander and thought, okay, good enough, you can go. It's that level of respect that you just don't see from a villain, and it's just insane to think about. I'm so excited to see more scenes of him just to see what else he's like, because this has thrown me a lot in, I guess, my expectation for him. Because yeah, he's not evil, he's just doing his job, and he's not evil. That's like what's thrown me. He feels like just a regular person that's doing his job, and he has his own moral compass about it that doesn't align with the Empire. If this was Vader or Palpatine doing this, or any other like Imperial, they would have gone after them and they wouldn't have stopped. THRAWN respects them, said they earned their victory and let them get away and learned from the experience. So now he can adapt to deal with them. Plus he has bigger plans where he wants the rebellion to unite so that he can take it down all in one fell swoop. So this maybe was beneath him. Does he see himself above this small conflict and he wants to wait for something better to come along? But then I will say I also love Chopper's part in this. I love that we got to see a little bit other stuff from him, because again we got to hear about the whole Y-Wing thing in his episode with AP5, and now you get to see him actually go back to the Y-Wing and have a little moment with it, which is really cool. I'm assuming his pilot died in that, and I wonder how that affects Chopper, because we know he's this beautiful little soul. So was he actually sad about that life dying? What was that relationship like before he met Hera? That he actually has issues with the Y-Wing now. But yeah, on to the next episode then. I'm just scared about whenever Thrawn's going to show up again, because it feels like he's letting them win. There's their victories just aren't victories because he's letting them win. I'm scared for when he will show up. But yeah, on to the next episode and see who gets their character development. The music sounds ominous. What's happening? What are you doing? Oh great, something bad's gonna happen right off the bat.
You're sure you don't need help?
I'm sure everything will go horribly wrong.
Yeah, ominous music would back that up.
Ready, Captain?
Yes, sir. General. Caden.
Okay, what's going on with Rex? Why is he acting all weird? That's why he's acting weird.
The battle here during the Clone War. This old transport's the perfect place to find weapons.
That's one of his ships. It's blue.
Hey, was this a separatist battle droid?
Ah.
Call them clankers.
Clankers. I like that.
Where was Zeb during the Clone Wars? I feel like he would have loved it.
They don't look very dangerous.
Listen, those droids wiped out a lot of Republic troopers.
Yep, don't talk like that, Ezra.
Rex has been through a lot. Battles leave scars.
More than you could ever know.
Hold up. Let me recon first.
What's here? Is it going to be like the Gremlin stuff? You want supplies, but things are going to already be here.
Well, look at that. We hit pay dirt. The munitions depot's fully loaded.
Music's still ominous. This is too good, something bad's going to happen.
Way to go, Captain.
Roger, Roger. The droid head?
The droids used to protect their armies with ray shields.
What's a ray shield?
That would be it. You're trapped.
It's a ray shield.
Look!
Did it just stop?
Battle droids? I thought
Oh!
they were shut down.
Well, these weren't.
How are they
And captured by the Separatist Alliance.
a bit outdated?
Separatists?
Okay, what? They're online? How? What?
Uh-huh. Roger, Roger.
Wait, who's Roger?
Incapacitate and capture. Activating stunner.
No! What's happening? Command Center, who's commanding you lot? What are you doing? Is there like a rise of the Separatists, or are they just outdated? Maybe the Separatists are still going, but hard to believe. Maybe there's a secret Separatist thing to go against the Empire and they're still using the droids? And they were using this as to get their, supplies as well?
Roger, Roger.
Okay, still alive, that's good. Oh, no. That's the three-eyed one.
Rex,
Cody!
Oh!
Talk to me.
Oh! We said Cody.
I thought you were someone else.
I need you here now, buddy. We're in the usual mess.
This is Rex's episode. Okay, oh dear. It had to be one of these, didn't it? They were like the best version.
Near the end of the war, Separatist droids significantly outnumbered Republic units.
And yet you lost.
The whole droid army was given a shutdown command.
Exactly.
I assumed it was a Republic trick and prevented the shutdown command.
You can do that!
No matter how it ended, the war is over. Let us go!
Negative, Captain.
So he just thinks the war's still going.
Only opportunity to end the Clone Wars as I planned, with a victory for the Separatist alliance.
That's kind of sad, honestly. Is the droid still going and he's just not admitting defeat, so he's trying to have a very hollow victory here?
Playing some stupid war game.
That is correct, Lasat. Your species were not in the Clone Wars.
Oh.
Will be the hostage your allies must save.
Great. So that's what happened to Zeb during. He just wasn't part of it. So that means the Lasats weren't in the Republic then?
You're not fighting!
If you will not fight, you will be terminated.
I'll just go along with it. It's kind of funny. Like he's actually really trying to be really accurate about it.
I want to help you win this last battle.
It's going to teach
Look
Ezra
at that.
about more perspective
How
about the
can we
Clone Wars.
lose?
Hey.
Oh, I love them so much. I'm happy they're back. Whenever they come back, it's so much fun.
Okay, but if we win, Zeb goes free and we take all the proton bombs in the hangar.
I accept your term.
Okay, this dude only cares about this game. Is it like what? Would he actually kill them? I don't want them to kill him.
Your positions at once.
I want them to kind of be friendly. They're so stupid. Chopper's free. Okay, and they've got a shuttle. What are you gonna do? What are you thinking? What are you doing, you wild card? What are you... No power? Just whacking it. Oh, you're signaling them. Okay, not wild card. He's actually getting help. Amazing.
How much fuel did we get before the ambush?
Enough for the whole fleet. I just hope Kanan and Rex aren't expecting us back on Agamar anytime soon.
Okay, so you're gonna be busy. Just go. Get out of danger, please.
Since when?
Fine, if Chopper's in over his head, he'll hide and call us.
Yeah. Wait, so Chopper can actually get in over his head?
Your plan to ambush them at the fuel depot worked like a charm.
Great price.
We've intercepted a rebel transmission from the Agamar system before it was received by the rebel ship.
Oh, great.
Like a distress signal.
Interesting.
Oh, no.
The rebels there must be desperate for help.
She really is a mini Thrawn.
Locate the nearest Imperial outpost to Agamar and deploy them immediately.
Okay, so wait, tell me Hera got that as well. They said they got it before Hera did, but we didn't see Hera getting it.
Helani is a war machine programmed to kill, and he's got the numbers and the firepower to do it. Our only chance is to be aggressive.
I want to see if he enjoys this. He's smiling. This feels like this is so much fun. This is so good.
Use the sword and shield maneuver!
Wait, what does that mean?
We block, he fires.
It's gonna feel just like Clone Wars. Is the music Clone Wars as well? Actually come back. Oh.
Get ready to duck. Okay.
I'm surprised Kanan's like doing so well here. I thought this would be far more traumatic for him, doing what he went through in the Clone Wars and stuff, and especially how it ended. I'm surprised they, like, actually, you know, I'm surprised both of them are so open to do this.
Everybody forward!
Okay, yep, just destroying them. Great. I kind of feel bad for them. They're funny.
Gotta stay together!
Yep, good. Keep them together. Come on, Rex, lead.
The hangar looks clear. Let's go.
Wait, that's not how it normally goes.
Yep, go on, Rex.
Wave after wave.
That tactical droid has had a long time to think about this.
Oh dear. Oh no, he's gone. Oh great. That's incredibly bad. He's had ages to think about a strategy.
Clones were bred for combat. Few exceptions, there was no other way of life for us.
Yeah, it was. Oh dear.
Right, Commander.
Please tell me this gives Ezra a lot of perspective on all of this stuff. Give him some understanding, please.
You might as well surrender now.
I am not programmed to comprehend your humor.
I'm not joking.
Ha, ha, ha.
Okay, and even last. Is he like... Because, yeah, it's the droids. They become sentient if their memory isn't rebooted. Is that what happened to him?
Destroyers.
The destroyers! The roly-polies! Yeah! Oh, I've missed these. This is so much fun.
Ezra, get back! They're too dangerous!
Ezra, you don't know what you're doing. Yep, go back, go back. Oh, I love this. It's teaching Ezra so much as well that he can't be stupid. He has to actually look through strategy.
Brain, I bet we can use it to take out the catwalk. I'll make a run for it.
We'll draw their attention.
That's almost Anakin-like thinking. I mean, Anakin probably would just force and take down the catwalk, wouldn't he?
The Jedi have split up as they do 76% of the time. Squad 6, advance.
Yeah, this isn't great. They have a whole squad for... Wait, what are they planning for Ezra? Does he have a whole squad to deal with?
How'd you send a distress signal?
He has his ways.
I'm kinda in the middle of Hey,
What's he doing?
but we're not leaving without Zeb. So you get it running, and I'll get the others.
He doesn't care about Zeb, does he? He just wants to leave.
Where is that kid? We're gonna get trapped here.
Yep, come on, he's meant to be quick.
No, right.
Oh, no! Pull him back, get it behind cover. Ezra. Come on. You gotta be quick. You gotta be quick about this. Okay, good. And down. Oh, so many down. One's still going. Where'd you get hit?
I'm good. Generation 1 armor always holds up.
Okay, he's fine. Good, good, good.
I make a pretty good soldier, huh?
No. A good soldier follows orders.
Yes, he's enjoying this too much.
Chopper wanted to show me.
This is not a game. This is life and death. Every move you make affects the rest of us.
Thank you.
We're gonna do it with strategy and discipline.
Yes.
It's not you. He needs to finish this battle.
But also, it'd be nice if Ezra learns this stuff. He does need to learn that this is all life and death and everything that he does.
Rex, get between us.
Ezra, incoming.
Okay, this has happened many times. You got this. No one just roll an explosive through, right?
Push and fire, now!
There we go. Nice one. I no! Okay. Well, that did it. And down. Amazing.
Shield overheated. That droid's too old.
Oh, you can think of new strategies. Age has affected them. Oh, they're here already. So they win, huh?
Looks like we win.
I disagree, Captain.
Okay, no, that's... Oh, great. How far is he going with this?
We didn't win. These droids are so old they malfunction. If they hadn't, we'd be goner.
The boy is correct.
What are you doing?
I know the Jedi were wiped. The clones were decommissioned, and the droid army was just shut down.
Where's he going with this?
Ended, but why? If none of you won, who did?
Palpatine. The Empire. None of you know.
The Empire.
Zeb, that's right.
Yes, outsider.
Because they're here.
Oh no, he just
about to win
said
again.
that. Okay. Common enemy, maybe? Because they technically did turn off the droids.
However, the droid army is not currently at war with the Galactic Empire.
Can it be?
Analyze the threat.
Roger, roger. Move in.
Can they work together? Please. They'll be so insane. But could the Empire just take control of them?
Is that what I think it is?
Greetings. I am Unit B1268.
None of you would have seen them, though. You're all, like, new.
Surprised its battery hasn't run out. You don't see many of these anymore. When you do this, you...
They're trying to talk and no one's paying any attention.
Greetings.
Oh, they're being so... No! No! They're being so friendly!
I think we face a common enemy now.
Wait a minute.
Please let this happen.
You destroyed each other, and when you were both weak enough, the Empire took over.
Yes? Realizing it?
What were the Separatists fighting for?
According to my programming, freedom from the tyranny of the Republic.
You can fight for that now.
I am against the Republic. Now,
Okay.
the Republic has become the Empire.
Yes?
I accept your logic.
Yes!
On the same side.
Oh, you apologize!
My forces are too depleted for me to plan a successful counterattack.
Fighting insurmountable odds? We can help you with that.
What can you do? What can the droid, like, add Jedis and clones to its, like, whatever, computing?
Yes, Chopper.
Chopper's panicking.
Shuttle? What shuttle?
The one I tried to tell you about earlier.
Successful retreat is improbable. The walkers will destroy the ships before they escape the hang.
That's a good point. Good thing you have you.
We have no cannon to fire the shells. Otherwise, I would have used them on you. My battle droids are not accurate. However, you are Master Jedi. My droids will line up and fire at you and your apprentice.
You deflect them.
Direct their blaster bolts toward the shells more accurately, thus setting off more targets than my droids could hit alone.
I am loving this so much.
Chopper, get the munitions ready to roll.
This is so cool and honestly quite healing that they're seeing it this way, that all of them lost, the Empire won, the Republic became the Empire. They're actually just flat out stating it, and they can just realize it and work together. They're realizing that the Empire used them this entire time.
D-Squad, get ready!
Please let this work flawlessly.
Such a desperate strategy.
That's why we always won.
Not always.
That choice becomes sentient and I love it so much. Excellent. Now, gotta do everything now. Oh, you gotta try and take him out. And they got the roly-polies, good. Yeah, okay. But they're still old. What? Come on. Do the bombs, do the bombs. Yeah, please work.
Fire.
Deflect them. Yes! And?
This might be our only chance.
That do it? It's just to cause a distraction. It's just to get away. Okay. I actually did it. It took one down. Wow.
I made it. I made it.
Yeah! No! Come on, they're getting away. Get away.
Bank right.
What are you doing? Oh no. They cannot fly. Oh. Okay, 2 got away. What about the other ones? I guess that one just not getting away.
We have survived the battle. It was not a victory, but a successful strategy nonetheless.
Yeah!
It was a victory.
Oh.
We all just won the Clone War, and you ended it, Ezra.
Yeah!
A galaxy of senators couldn't do that. Clones and droids couldn't find the middle ground, but
Ezra did. Wow.
All I did was point out that none of you were meant to win. You couldn't.
and we needed to hear it.
Exactly. I'm surprised it's taken this long to realize.
Based upon this battle, I calculate that you have less than a 1% chance of staging a successful rebellion against the Empire.
What if you join?
This is where we must part ways.
Oh.
If you think that was bad, let me tell you about the Battle of Geonosis.
Oh yeah, that 5-episode long story.
We're tracking 2 shuttles leaving the system. Is everything all right? Did you have trouble securing the bombs?
More like fun.
We didn't get the bombs.
Forgot that was that actual mission.
Not a new Phantom. Delta Beach is gonna need a paint job.
Oh wait, new Phantom? You're using that as a Phantom? Amazing! Oh, this is so fun! They put the Star Wars Rebels in the Clone Wars font. Okay, I could not have enjoyed this episode more. This was so much fun. Just going right back to the Clone Wars, Rex and the Jedi, with the Padawan, fighting the droids. And the ending was just insane, having them actually all work together, realising that they were never meant to win, and that all this time, the Empire was using them both. I tell you, they might not fully realise that, but it's close. They realised that in the end, the only one that was going to win was the Empire, and now they have a common enemy. I really hope that the tactical droid can show up again. Like, where do they go now? What can they do? They just shut down? What's their purpose in life now? They'd be so useful to the rebellion, having them all together like this. But yeah, this was definitely a Rex episode with other stuff in it, so I love that we just got to see him explored and go through his soldier stuff. He finally has an ending to the war, and that's something he's desperately needed, because he's constantly been fighting, never knew if he could, like, see a victory here, and he's finally realised that the war has... No, he's finally come to accept that the war has ended. They did lose, but he can now move past it and into a new fight. So he's gotten closure on the biggest part of his life. And Ezra just coming through and doing what no senators could do and actually find peace between the lot. Of course, it's a little different because the senators were trying to find peace between the separatist people, but he kind of had the same logic. If they all realised that they were all being used against each other because Palpatine wanted the victory, they would have easily come together and knocked him off. If only Ezra had been around then and was able to realise it all. Yeah, I also just loved what this did for Ezra, giving him the perspective of what it was like in the Clone Wars, and hopefully this translates over to what he does now, that every time you go into battle, you risk losing people and lives and all of this stuff. This is the cost of war. You're fighting with life. Because he is very mature, quite childish. He likes seeing the fun side of things. He does like seeing it as a game half the time. But really, all the time, you should be thinking that people could die on this mission. It's very serious. But I think I just love what an homage this pays to Clone Wars, especially like the ending as well. Putting the Rebels title in the Clone Wars font. The music, I'm sure, was Clone Wars. It was so much fun. The droids felt perfect and super funny and just how they should be. It's just incredible that they actually went back and did all this. They did it for fun, but also for a great amount of development for the characters. Seeing Kanan actually go along with this as well, considering what he must have gone through in the Clone Wars, it's a good contrast considering what we've seen of him. He's actually able to do this without bringing up the trauma stuff. He's healed a lot. I think they've all healed a lot, and this episode was just a great way to show it all off. It was also quite fun to see Chopper kind of, I guess, in panic mode or hiding. That kind of as new to see. I mean, surely he could have just destroyed everything by himself. But he actually got panicked and he went to retreat and run away. To begin, I love both of these episodes. They were so much fun. One was super good with Hera, just dealing with her family stuff, and also setting up such a terrifying villain. And then the Clone Wars one was just so much fun, and it was just such a good callback to Clone Wars itself. But looking closely at Hera, I love that this one went into dealing with the other side of her family stuff, because she's defined by her parents. She is both her father and her mother, which we got to see in Clone Wars, which we got to see in Bad Batch, not Clone Wars. And it's good to see her finally, I guess, deal with losing her mother, because that's not something we haven't seen. It's not something she can really process because she's at war. It's the same sort of idea where she can't deal with a relationship with Kanan, and they just do it without sort of talking about it because of what's going on around her. She doesn't have time to sit down and process everything that she's going through. So she saw because she thought everything was safe at home. She thought it was good. She thought it was fine. That was how she was keeping her mother's memory alive. The artifact cultural thing. When the Empire took it, that suddenly makes the feelings all come flooding back that the Empire might be taking her mum again. That's the idea. So I love that we got to see her deal with it, actually go and try and save the memory, but in the process realizing that the memory lives on through her and her new family and the fight that they have with the Empire. But I also do think it's a fun contrast. Just think that in the season 1 final, she was going to not go after Kanan for the sake of the rebellion, yet here she goes after the artifact for a personal thing. I think they even brought it up in the sense that Hera does feel guilty for doing it, that she's blaming herself for doing this mission over a personal artifact, but I kind of just like that she's doing it in general, because these are personal missions, and they are good, they're relevant to you. It's the same, I would say, do the same for Kanan. So it's nice that her walls have come down, and that because if you win the rebellion, yet forfeit everything that you care about in the process, what do you win, really? So I like they are pushing her to start caring about the more personal stuff, because it's important to the mission. If you win at the end of all this without any of the personal attachments, what are you fighting for? And then THRAWN is proving to be a complete nightmare to deal with. So I love that this is just the start of him, and he already feels incredibly insane and tricky to deal with. First off, he's clearly a mastermind and strategist and very competent at what he does, and you can have different types of masterminds. You can have one where they lead you into a trap. It could have been that he knew that Hera was going to come find this artifact, so set the trap, bring her here, destroy the rebellion, or destroy her cell. There's that kind of mastermind. Then there's the mastermind where you don't even expect her to show up, and you manage to deal with it anyway. And you don't even deal with it, but you learn from it. You realize what she's doing, you let the situation unfold, you stay out of it, and you actually watch and observe and see how these people work. So then when you do want to go against them, you can destroy them. It's the amount that he's staying in the background and just letting things happen that is like shocking to me. That he's actually letting them do all this. There's one thing for like Vader to let someone get away to place a tracker on the ship and follow them to the main thing. This guy is letting them do far more, and he's learning so much more about them, and that's just going to bite the rebels in the butt when he eventually decides to act on it all. Because he's going to know everything that they're going to do. He's going to know them as well as the crew know themselves. Like, I absolutely love the idea of him liking cultural stuff, not just in having it be a strategic point of view, but also just liking the culture itself in general, and the art, that he has an appreciation for it, that he does not want to see it destroyed, and he actually wants to preserve it. The way that he goes against the commander after he says to destroy the artifact after Hera's been captured is so interesting, where he actually has this primal break in his character where he's no longer cold, calm and collected. He actually has anger to him, that he breaks this demeanor that he's putting on. And when someone attacks the art and the culture and the things that are significant to him, and because it comes from a point of misunderstanding or lack of understanding. That's where the commander came from. He didn't understand the cultural weight of this and the sentimental value of it. That's what broke THRAWN. That he's dealing with someone stupid, essentially, and that's what broke him. I'm wondering if that's something you can play on and try and defeat him. If you act stupid, would he defeat you, or would you be able to bring out the irrational side of him, where he does lash out and he makes mistakes? I feel like every scene in this episode with him gives off so many details, and I feel like it's foreshadowing as well. Like there's so much you could pick up on, and I feel like it does tell you so much about his character, even though he is so cold and held back. Even him letting the rebels go, saying they earned their victory, is huge. Like, if it came down to it, and whatever he ends up doing, if you earned a victory, he let them win? Then Rex's episode, absolutely adore it. I love what it does for him in just finally giving him an answer to the Clone Wars, because for so long he's been questioning why on earth he's been fighting. He lost, and then he's been dealing with the aftermath. Now he's finally been given closure, knowing that no side was ever meant to win. It's so healing, but also done in a really funny way. We've seen Clone Wars and Bad Batch dealing with Rex's character and dealing with all the stuff that he's been fighting for. Now it's finally been closed for him. It's so powerful, yet it's also done in just a really nice, light way, and I think it's it's really good for just him in general. Just getting to see him relive all of this stuff. He even called Kanan Cody at one point because this episode brought him back to the Clone Wars. It's painful to watch him have to relive all of this stuff and all the people that he lost along the way, but it's just so satisfying for him to finally understand what it was all for, and now he can devote his entire life to the final enemy, the Empire, and taking that down after what it took from him. Kanan's side to all of this, I think this was mainly a contrast to show how far he's come with his whole trauma stuff. Because I think if you asked him to relive and reenact a Clone Wars battle now, like a couple seasons ago, he would be a complete mess. He would not want to do it. Even when he met Rex, think how that changed and how that's changed from now. He almost snapped to Ezra when he asked what happened during the Clone Wars and how the Clone Wars ended. Now, he's reenacting a battle with droids and a separatist leader thing. It's incredible how far he's come, and this episode serves as an amazing contrast just to remind you how far he has come. You know, it just shows off how much he's healed and how much he's able to do now. It makes me so excited for his future as well, because the trauma was such a huge part of him, and it feels like he really is moving past it and he's getting over it. Like, what is there for him to do now? Is to focus on the rebellion, focus on the war, train Ezra, and just focus on, I guess, being one with the Force and trusting the Force implicitly. That's what he has left. He's overcome the trauma and all this other stuff going on. He can now fully focus on the Force itself. I mean, what an amazing thing to take what the Empire has done to him and basically say it no longer has any power over him anymore. That's basically what this episode did. And then Ezra's side of this, absolutely loved it. Having him go through the soldier stuff, having him be taught that this whole war was not fun and games. Lives were on the line, people were lost. Because this entire time watching Ezra through the Rebels, he does view it as, I guess, fun. He does enjoy it. That's the bare minimum. He enjoys what he does. And he enjoys this life. He enjoys being a Jedi and all of this stuff. He has his moments where he's afraid, but he's never really grasped that it is a war. He doesn't realise how much is on the line here. And I do like that Rex finally does, I guess, snap a little bit at him and tell him that you're playing with live ammo and you can't just mess around, you can't take your time with things. Everything is depending on you and you cannot just goof off. Like, doing that also helped Ezra realise and come to grips with what the Clone Wars actually was. Having this outside perspective, have him process what was all going on the entire time, seeing both sides and how they were acting. That's what you needed during the Clone Wars. You needed a third side, but whenever that showed up, the Republic wanted them to join the Republic, the Separatists wanted them to join them, so they never actually got to see what was going on, because they always became part of the fight. I think that was most evident with Satine's stuff, and of course Palpatine managed to worm his way into that, getting her to pick sides and stuff. But when you finally get someone who's able to stay outside of it and have their own perspective on everything, you can finally see clearly that the Empire was playing them the entire time. No one was meant to win in that war. They can finally put a close on it and they can all just fight the Empire. But then just looking at the episode in general, I absolutely love it so much because it's a huge homage to Clone Wars. It's so fun to go back there and relive it, because I got to remember that this came out before Clone Wars Season 7, not sure about 6, because I know it meant to end at 5, then it got continued for a bit with Season 6, and then it was a giant gap between Season 7. So this came out before all of that, and so I love they actually went and gave Clone Wars, I guess this would have been the Clone Wars send-off before Season 7. They did it, they ended the war here. That's what they did. There's got to have been so much fun to watch when it aired, because you're dealing with the idea that Clone Wars never had an official ending. It just jumps to Revenge of the Sith, then you see it end. No one wins. You don't get to see what the characters went through that you followed during the Clone Wars. Here it kind of does it. Rex is the epitome of Clone Wars. So you finally get to see him find closure and understand what it was all about the entire time. This must have been so satisfying to watch before having Season 7. Like, the level of detail it goes into with all of the Clone Wars nods and stuff, the ray shields, the destroyers, the droids, and keeping their personality the exact same. Like the idea of the tactical droid becoming sentient over time because its memory isn't getting reset. The music, I'm sure, was from the Clone Wars. All of it was so exceptional, and it really brings you back to that era. I think the thing with Rebels that I love so much is how much old concept art it uses from the original trilogy, and that just, it creates this feeling that it feels close to the original trilogy and just the atmosphere of it. When you look at the original trilogy and it's just aesthetics, you can feel that from Rebels because they're using all the concept art that was made alongside of it. Here, this feels like a perfect blend between the prequel stuff and the original trilogy. And it just feels amazing to see. As for what's next, I'm not really sure. I think there's definitely more back with the character focused stuff. We've had Hera, we've had Captain Rex now, we've had Sabine, Ezra and Kanan's, there's more, just sticks with the big events thing, but Kanan did have one, I think, at the start. So now I'd be expecting Zeb, and that's the one I'm like quite concerned about, not concerned, just lost on. I'm not sure what is left to do for him. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there. Of course, you have THRAWN building up in the background, which this one did as well. I'm still waiting for him to act. The anticipation's what's getting me. We still haven't seen him act fully yet. We haven't seen him enact a plan. He is just watching and learning and looking. That's just terrifying in itself. So yeah, definitely waiting for him to just do something, because it's keeping me on the edge of my seat. I can't wait to see what comes next, because again, these episodes are so good when it deals with the character-focused stuff. They don't deal with filler. They put a full character-focused storyline that's so satisfying to watch, and they put so much effort into all of them. So I cannot wait to see what they've got in store right before the mid-season stuff, because I think we've got 2 episodes now before the mid-season stuff starts. I actually might have 3. Kind of a big gap, so looking forward to see what they end up filling with that. But yeah, overall, these episodes were so much fun. They were so good, just dealing with Hera and everything there, the homage with Clone Wars, doing stuff with Rex, all of it was so perfect. Building up the villain of THRAWN, because right now it does feel like the show has a void of a villain because the villain is stepping back and watching it, and he's waiting to fill the void. That is what's so exciting to me, and I love how they're doing it. I feel like the season's building incredibly well, and just keeping everything going, developing them, and just letting, because what we're learning, THRAWN is probably learning as well. He's seeing it all. If he's not there, Price is there. She's going to report back to him. Everything they do is going to be fed back to THRAWN. He's not going to be surprised by anything. And it just makes me so terrified for whatever he has planned. But yeah, with that said, that does bring me to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought about these episodes in the comments. And with that, I will see you in the next one for episodes 6 and 7. See ya!